Hey y'all, hey, happy Sunday and welcome to another episode of TKTV. I'm your host, Tracy Knight. I put the TK in TKTV. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. If you got to go to work like I do, get ready, do your prep. That's what I've been doing. And if this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're joining us for like another round or whatever, thank you for hanging in there with me. I know. But if you like me, love me just a little bit, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, okay? It's past time, for an Ozempic update. And again, if this is your first time here and you're like, Ozempic update, and that's pretty much why you clicked, because you saw the word Ozempic, got you. This is where I am kind of journaling my journey, if you will, or no, sharing my journey with Ozempic since I started taking it at the beginning of the year. I am a type 2 diabetic, and I started this on the 24th of January. That was the date of my first shot. Hold that thought. You know how when you're sitting in the house by yourself and you hear these noises and you're like, what? What? But I know what it is. In any case, I've been, sharing my journey because I feel like, I'm not the only one that's going through this. This was new to me in January. I didn't know what to expect. I know what I was looking for out of it, which was to lower my A1C and to lower my blood glucose levels, which had gotten up to 9 A1C wise and 333 glucose wise. And that's just not a good thing. Not a good thing. My husband is a type 2 diabetic, but he's already in the insulin zone. And when my doctor told me that if I didn't do something about mine, I was going to be doing the insulin shots. Oh, no. So here we are. Mounjaro was first, suggested, but because, my wallet, insurance, and all that stuff weren't on the same sheet of music, we got to Ozempic. And here I am. So I've been on Ozempic since January 24th. Some of the side effects, and I say this all the time, so it is what it is. Some of the side effects of taking Ozempic is nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, fatigue. Those are the most common ones, okay? And some people don't get them at all, lucky birds. But if you have them, those are the most common side effects people are talking to their doctors about. There are some more extreme ones, and we've talked about in the last couple of videos, but they tend to hit the ones who are non-diabetic. Now, Ozempic, as well as Mounjaro, are type 2 diabetic medications prescribed to lower A1C and your blood glucose levels. But because of the hype, superstars using Ozempic, etc., to lose weight, it kind of hit, it became a little famous, you know what I'm saying? Got a little spotlight. And the 15 minutes of fame has been extended. Okay? So by the time I got around to it, I'm thinking, I heard about it, but, I wasn't about it. As I was a type 2 diabetic, and I got that way for a reason, okay? It's not genetic. I didn't inherit it from anybody. I just like to eat. And the weight itself was putting too much pressure on the pancreas and all of the stuff that goes with diabetes. So I started it, not for the weight loss, okay? But because I wanted to lower those numbers. Because I got kids. My kids got kids, and I want to be around for that. But one of the benefits, not side effects, one of the benefits that you may experience on Ozempic is weight loss. It's not a guarantee. There are those who are on Ozempic, the A1C going down, yes. The blood glucose levels going down, yes. Their weight, not so much. Not so much. And I'm in a few groups, and I'm hearing people complain about the fact that they're not losing weight. Well, if the main purpose was to lose weight, then maybe they should have spoken to the doctor about other options. Maybe some Wegovy, because Wegovy is prescribed for those who need to lose weight. Mounjaro and Ozempic are not primarily prescribed to help you lose weight. They're for type 2 diabetics to lower those numbers, right? But there are some doctors out there who were prescribing these medicines off-brand, okay, to help people lose weight, because a majority of the people who take it will lose some weight, right? Not a whole lot, maybe a whole lot, and maybe none at all. But it was prescribed off brand, but it's not. And as I've said before, it's getting harder and harder to get. Insurance companies have gotten hip to it, and they're like, you know what? Have you tried A through W before we, prescribe the Ozempic? So it's become a challenge. And then with everybody and their mother on Ozempic, it seems there is also a shortage issue. So if you are on it, I pray that you are able to get the medicine that you need, because it is a much needed medication to help you with your diabetes and those numbers. Now, if you lose weight in the process, yay. If not, but the numbers are going down, yay. Okay. I don't know what to say about that one. Now, as far as my journey, I started at 142 and some change in January. As of this past Sunday, I am 222. Well, today, Sunday, actually, 222.8. In the last week, I've only lost about 0.4 pounds. And I have just come to the conclusion that I am still doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm eating better, guys. Believe it or not, I am. I'm turning away from the sweets more often. I just can't, because one of the things that Ozempic will do is you can eat a kidney bean and feel like you ate the whole pot, because it makes you feel full faster and you stay full longer. So therefore, you're not eating as much throughout the day because you're just not hungry. My lightest meals are breakfast, because usually it's my coffee. Yes, I'm going to stay with my coffee and a protein shake, maybe some fruit. Lunch, it really depends, because if I'm snacking on fruit, I take some almonds, I got some cashews. That's when I'm at work, because I'm at home, I got my sunflower seeds. I bought some more today too, yo. Y'all know about my sunflower seeds. But the biggest meal for me is dinner. I like to cook. I like to eat what I cook, because I think I do pretty good, okay? Chef Ramsay, I'm not. But my husband likes my food, okay? Say what you will. So I have changed my eating habits. Have I really done what I can on the exercise side of the coin? No, not realistically. I mean, up here, I'm all about getting on that treadmill and walking, just walking it out, walk it out, and walk it out, walk it out. I'm all about that. But somehow between here and my legs, they don't meet. But I have noticed a difference in what's going on in my knees, because I also have arthritis. But I've noticed that with the pounds that I've lost, my knees don't hurt as bad. They don't hurt as bad as they did in August when I went on my cruise. I mean, that was a lot of walking, but I'll do it again. And I am going to do it again in August. But I don't have that pain. I just don't. And I know it's because with every little pound, half a pound that I lose, that's less weight on my knees. My doctor told me when I got the arthritis, he said, if you lose weight, I don't know why people be worried about my weight, but if you lose weight, every little bit that you lose, you'll notice the difference in your legs. And he's right. Maybe that's why he's a doctor and I'm not. Okay. So I've noticed that. This past week, actually past 2 weeks, because I'm not sure how long it's been between you and I, since we've gotten together, folks, my friends, and I love you for hanging around. But I'm at 1 milligram injections, okay? And I get up in the morning and I'm feeling a little nauseous. I am. And I just have to make sure that on like the first day or two after my injection, I pretty much make sure I take some Pepto-Bismol before I leave the house, because it ramps up. Maybe it's because of all the moving I'm doing between the time I leave my house to the time I sit behind my desk and sit down for a minute. I leave here, I jump on a train, I get on a bus, so I get on a bus, and then I got to, go to work. It's a lot of movement for my stomach, which is feeling kind of even when I wake up. But I haven't been this close to Devomedy in a while. If you don't know who Devomedy is, she's a nicer way to say it. But I haven't been meeting up with her. Now, Zaya, she hangs around, but I think she just hangs around to let me know she's there, okay? I've been drinking a lot of water. What else? What can I say? That's why, and then maybe that's why I haven't been here as often as I normally would, because I don't want to keep coming to you guys saying the same thing over and over and over again. I mean, everybody has their favorite song that you can listen to over and over again. And for me, it's anything by Whitney Houston. But I don't want you to log on and hear the same thing over and over again. I know I know I'm charismatic, witty, and all that good stuff. Got it. But you know what I'm saying, right? So I really wanted to wait until I had something substantial or something that just, put a glitch in the system to tell you. And I guess that glitch in the system this week is my clothes, y'all. Now, remember I told you that, some people lose weight on this and some people don't. Some people lose a significant amount of weight and then some don't lose any. When I first started, I dropped almost 10. No, I say about 8 pounds immediately. Immediately. So I was like, whoa, if this is going to be like this all the time, I'll be skinty in no time. But then it kind of slowed down, and slowed down. And now I think I've plateaued, right? So like I said, I'm at 1 milligram. My appetite is suppressed because I'm really not that hungry. And it doesn't even help. Even if I was starving or if I wanted something sweet or anything else like that. I don't know about y'all. And if this is for you guys, drop it in the comments if you're experiencing the same thing. Some of the things that I just love to eat and that I eat on a regular, whether it be good, bad, healthy, or unhealthy, don't taste the same. So I'm not going to even eat as much of it because it just doesn't taste the same. And that's especially for the things that I like that are sweet, okay? I try to treat myself and give myself a cheat day. And that's usually on weigh-in day because that I just get it on out the way so that I can get it out the way for the rest of the week. It just doesn't taste the same. Cookie is good, but where I would eat 3-4 cookies, Chips Ahoy's, I might eat one. I took 2 of those little bite-sized Snickers, the one you get for Halloween. I took it downstairs the other night thinking I'm just going to eat this before I go to bed. Guess where those Snickers are? They're still sitting on my nightstand waiting for me to eat them because I'd rather drink some water. I mean, the Ozempic is doing what it's supposed to do. It is Ozemping, okay? And I'm appreciating that. The emotional side of it, like I said, I don't know if I can really attribute that to the Ozempic, but I'm better now. But the last time we spoke, I was ready to chuck the whole thing and throw it out the window because I'm tired. I'm tired of measuring my food. I'm tired of wondering how many calories in there. Is that too many carbs? Do I really have to break it down and eat a hamburger like a meatloaf? We're not there yet. We're not there yet because the hamburger without buns is a meatloaf all day long. I don't care what you put on top of it, okay? I saw a picture that looked delicious with some hamburger patties, with some cheese, onion, tomato, and lettuce and all that. Looked good. And all I can think of is where's the bun? Because it's not it was a fancy looking meatloaf. But in any case, I just get tired of analyzing everything I put in my mouth. Before I went to the doctor, I just ate what I wanted to eat. Now I was conscious of not trying to be an overeater. I was thinking here and there about losing some weight, some poundage here and there, but I didn't think it had gotten to the point where it was really affecting my health until it was affecting my health. So now I knew I had to be really conscious of what I eat, how I eat, how often I eat, and of course, incorporating exercise, which is probably the next hurdle for me, is incorporating the exercise. I have been getting more steps in. I think in the month of October, because I keep a chart, y'all, I walked 52 miles in the month. Now, for me, that's pretty good because I have a sedentary job. I go in, I sit at my desk, I'm at my computer for the better part of the day. So there's not a lot of walking around. My watch does tell me to get up. So after I've been sitting for so long, I get up, I walk the long, long halls of my building, go do something, and then I come back. But my job is such that I am basically sitting on the 2 cheeks and working at my computer. My eyes get more exercise than the rest of me. So for me to have walked that amount in 1 month and not have been on my cruise, okay, that's pretty good for me. And I'm excited about that. And every little pound that I lose excites me. As long as I don't hit the womp on my scale, I'm good. So when I got on this morning and I found that I lost 0.4 pounds, wasn't a lot, but I was okay with that. I'm okay with that because as long as it's going down, it's going in the right direction, right? I didn't put this weight in overnight, and it ain't gonna go off overnight. That's just the way I feel about it. But I just thought I would just drop in and tell you guys I'm still here. I'm so super still here. I'm still on the journey. I'm trying something different with taking my injection because with the nausea the way it's been, darn it, I was out today and I didn't buy any more liquid Pepto. So I'm going to have to buy some tomorrow. I usually take my injections in my stomach, right? But, I'm reading through the groups and getting some research done and everything else like that. And I'm finding that maybe if I do it in my thighs, right, it might help. So last Sunday, I put it in my left thigh. And the nausea was okay, but the vomiting was a little further back. She was a few blocks back this time. So tonight I'm going to put it in my right thigh, and I'm going to see how that works, because I've been trying to pay attention to what works and what isn't working for me. And I've been taking some one-a-day vitamins to help, boost the energy, because I'm telling you, right around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I am so ready to go to sleep, which is not a good thing, because apparently I snore and my boss is right there. So not a good thing, not a good look. And so I'm just been keeping track. But I'm still here. You may have not been able to see me or hear from me because I'm busy. Because like I told you guys in the very beginning, I haven't been mentioning it much because you know what? You already know. I am a Mary Kay independent beauty consultant, and this is one of our busiest times of the year. So we're getting ready for the holidays. And I have an event planned for, Black Friday. We like to call it Pink Friday. So I have been doing the runabout, getting things together, prepping these things, putting together gifts and stuff. And let me tell you something, I'm wrap challenged. Okay, I'm wrap challenged. So I really have been busy in and out my house. And if you know me, that does not make me, I love being in my house. Okay, I love my house. Okay, so if I don't have to get up and go nowhere, yay, I'm good with that. But I do need to get up and get out and do more, move around more, because that'll, my husband never tell me. We went out to dinner for Halloween. We took the grandbaby out. And we had dinner, and so I'm like this. He said, well, maybe you just need to walk around, and he'll walk it off, and that'll help you make it feel better. The knife, the unmitigated goal. But love him, because we did some walking after dinner. Then I came home, did some stuff around, and I felt better. So maybe there is something to, when you do eat, make sure you get some little exercise in, kind of burn it off a little bit. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. And I do. So going forward, it may not be an every week thing, but maybe every week and a half, maybe two, depending on what's going on. Because this is a busy time for me, on my business side. So because the only time I really have to do it is when I'm at home. And sometimes by the time I'm done, I think about y'all. I really do, because I miss y'all. I miss seeing the comments. Y'all don't know. Even when I'm not posting, I'm looking and saying, did anybody say anything? I'm looking. So don't abandon me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I'm still here. But I pass out immediately. Getting to sleep is not the problem. And now that we've got this extra hour, I don't know where you guys are on that daytime savings thing. I'm good about the hour. The going forward thing, it might tick me off, but I'm good with that too. I need my sleep, and I try to get my sleep. So I'm going to be here as often as I can, just to keep you guys updated. If something is going on, then you know what? I see you, even though I don't see you, and you see me, even though you don't see me. If something's going on, drop a comment, because we can start a conversation. Maybe I need to jump on. We can just do a whole video on a subject if you want to, give me a reason to talk. That's all I'm saying. Give me a reason to talk. I'm still wearing a hat, because if you know anything about locking on your hair, dreadlocks, locks, however you want to call it, it's a process. And right now my hair is doing what they call budding. Yeah. And they don't like to be called the ugly phase, but I'll just say it ain't pretty phase. So I went out to the beauty supply store today, bought a couple more hats, not necessarily like this, but something a little more lock friendly. So as it does its thing, it's going to get to a point where I can just, always go without a hat. But right now, I'm not sure. So I'm still here, guys. I'm still on this journey. I'm still happy with the journey, because it has made a difference in my life. My clothes. Somebody explained to me how these young men, and some young women, I might sadly say, are wearing their clothes down past the plumber's crack. I can't. I am uncomfortable sitting in my own home if my pants are not up where they're supposed to be. Ain't nobody gonna see that but me. Well, ain't nobody gonna see that but the back of the couch. You see what I'm saying? But it just feels so uncomfortable. So how are people walking around like that on purpose? I put a belt on simply because I can't deal with it. So my clothes are not fitting. My shirts, especially like my nice blouses and stuff that I wear to work, they're dropping off my shoulders. I'm not even big up here, but I gotta go shopping. And I don't really want to go shopping until I kind of hit another goal, weight milestone, another goal. So y'all, but I'm glad it's sweater season because now we can hide all that. I can bulk up and nobody will care because it's sweater season. Right. At least it was last week. I'm not sure what it's going to be this next week, but it is what it is. So I said all that to say is I'm not really doing any of the side effects so much, except for maybe a little bit of the nausea. But I found that after the first couple of hours of the day, I'm pretty good, especially if I'm drinking a plenty water. And I do have my nausea tea. This is all new to me, that nausea, because I didn't have morning sickness with my children. And I'm imagining this is what it's like on a mild level for my mommies to be out there with that. I'm glad I didn't have it because this would just drive me back crazy. Okay? So that's my biggest complaint. My BMs or whatever, if it's TMI, it's TMI, but it is what it is, have been a little more regular. Okay? Decent consistency. That's about as all I'm going to say. I know. Anyway, I'm doing good. My energy level, mid, could be more, but, that might be because I skipped a couple of vitamins or whatever. Please take your medicines. Your Ozempic, if you're on Ozempic and metformin or whatever you're taking for your diabetes, take it. If you're on high blood pressure medicines, take those. Because I noticed that when I don't take them, even though my blood pressure stay at a great rate, okay, I can tell when I don't take my medicine. So preventive maintenance is key. It is. Get your A1C checked as soon as you can. I just had mine done through a test that was sent to me through Livongo, which is sponsored by Blue Cross Blue Shield, and it's 7.86, which is great. Like I said, I started at 9, right? And it kind of rides in line with the app that I use to see, what my A1C is estimated to be based on the readings of my glucose monitor, okay? And that's a Freestyle 2 Libre or Freestyle Libre 2 glucose monitor. Some people may be on Dexcom. I don't know. I thought about Dexcom, but I think you have to be a type 1 diabetic for that one, and I'm not. So there's that. But it's been a good week, or it's been a good minute since I saw you guys, and I've been doing okay. I hope every one of you are doing okay. And just take it one day at a time, one moment at a time. And if there's anything that you're concerned about, please reach out to your doctor. Let them know. Because in my mind, even though these drugs have been out for a minute, if you've not been on them for a while, this might be new to you, and your body is like, wait a minute. So if there's anything that's really out of the way for you, be sure to talk to your doctor, because I do. If I don't call them on the phone, and being a veteran, I'm quick to get on the VA message system and let them know, hey, look, this is what's going on. And I leave nothing out. Okay? Oh, speaking of which, before I go, because I thought it was kind of funny, they're saying with Ozempic and Mounjaro, and that it kind of suppresses the appetite, so you're not eating as much, and now the stores are having a fit because we're not buying as much food, because we're not eating as much food. So we may notice changes in our grocery stores. Now, if that change is that everything's going to be just a teeny bit cheaper, I'm good for that. You raise it up, you think we ain't buying it now. Raise the price again. Raise it again. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, so now it's spreading across. Remember they were talking about how they were going to help with people who had drug addiction, smoke addiction. Maybe it's helping them, or people with the wild dreams and they're going to see their doctors. Maybe it's helping them, but now it's the people at the grocery store. I tell you, man, I tell you. Well, as long as it's helping us all get healthy and reaching our health goals, then I say, hey, let's have at it. Let's just, how does my favorite character on that chapter, his name is Mike. He says, you know what, if it's going to work for us, then let's give it a go. So until the next time, guys, and I see you guys again, and I'm not going to put a day on it, but I will be back. And, sooner rather than later, enjoy your week. Have a great one on purpose, and just keep your hopes up. Keep it going, because you can do it. We can do this. We got this. I'll see you guys next time right here on TKTV. I love you all. Bye.